Guess how much power it made right now? Bro, it made 668.
How much? My fucking heart is racing.
How's it going, guys? So right now, we're gonna get started on this GC. I mentioned it a little bit here and there, and I can't wait to show you guys when it's all done and complete, but for now, let's get to working on it. So just a quick overview on the GC. This is, as you can see, a rotated kit. This is a 64, 66 turbo kit from ETS. This motor is an IAG Stage 2 tough motor with GC, everything that you can do on the valve train with S2 cams. And this motor, it was previously in his brother's car. And we're pretty much taking everything out that we can out of his brother's car and swapping in that GC, and that GC is gonna be wild. The reason why we're swapping everything out, just because like he got some frame damage and he just wanted to get rid of the whole car itself. And so what better way to just swap it into a lighter chassis and make it go faster. So here's a quick overlook of the GC. It is filthy just because, like, I mean, it just gets so dusty in the garage, but got everything. Got the motor insurance all set up, ready to go. Check it out. Actually, you can actually shift, unlike my car.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Pretty jealous at the moment, but yeah, I need to take out this whole crash beam setup to take this out, as well as remove the wiring harness out of it. So definitely a project, but let's get to it. So literally everything is built around this crash bar or crash beam, or I don't know what to call it, but yeah. So this is the fuse box right here, and you have to take all this stuff off. Almost there. Finally, it's all off. You have to take off this bracket for, I don't know what it's for, but it's all free to go now. Finally. Kind of sucks to have to put that back in because literally all the mounts, the glove box, everything like that revolves around this guy. So it sucks to have to put it back in. It'd be nice to take it out because it does weigh quite a bit, a decent amount. But oh well. I've never done this type of project before, and especially on an RS, it's really handy to keep in track all the bolts and stuff like that you're taking off, because once you come to solid back all again, you're gonna be looking like, I think this bolt went here. So keep a track of all your bolts, guys. I've never done this swap ever in my life, so it's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Need to take out that guy and then pull out the whole wire harness that goes from the ECU to the tach and to the engine. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. Oh, so that was a big pain in the butt. So essentially all the form said, just literally pull it out, put it on your purse and pull it out. But the thing is, like, I don't know how to do that. I pulled it out and this ended up cracking on me, so that's whatever. It doesn't matter because we're not going to use AC or the heater in this car anymore, so that's not really that big of a deal. But now, just strictly all the wire harness is all exposed now. As you can see right here is where the ECU goes, and pretty much just following everything from this wire harness, connecting it wherever it follows. I need to pull all that out, send it out to Cali so they can do a wire harness merge. So it's pretty much going to take up all this right here, follow it. It goes in the firewall. I'm guessing do something over there. You figure out what this one is for, and then unplug all those guys over there and get ready to send out. Holy shit. So I think that's everything. So last thing I had to do was just remove the OBD2. It took me a while to figure that out. Like I said, I've never done this ever in my life, and I probably won't ever do this again because this is definitely a project. So let me all these wires out of the way. Holy shit. So the RS STI is about to be 100% done, as well as far as like for my work is concerned. All I really have to do is just figure out which one's it's going to be feed and which one's going to be the return on the fuel lines, and run a vacuum line. And that's really pretty much it that I can do. I'm still waiting on the harness, and English Racing is going to fab up the intake, the exhaust, and the whole intercooler piping, the radiator, and the intercooler. So just waiting on the harness to come in. It's over at iWire at the moment, so it looks like a complete and utter mess, and that's because it actually is, because you had to take apart all that stuff in the rear just to pull out the bulk harness, as you guys saw. All right, now we got the wheels on the car now. These are the RPF ones. I believe they're 18 by 9.5 plus 38. And these guys, we had to get a spacer in the rear as well as in the front. The GC looks so freaking good with these wheels, and I cannot wait until we get the wide body kit ready for it. But until then, we need to get the harness back in and then send it out to English Racing as soon as we get that harness back. But until then, start working on my Subaru over here. And we even got Plank out here putting in the OT on the Subaru. Big shout out to Plank. We're gonna get this transmission out, send it out to P&L that we can assess the damage, because right now I only have 30 gear, and last time when I blew it up, 30 gear was completely missing, so it's kind of ironic. So it's just gonna be me doing a time lapse of removing the transmission, getting it out of there. So go ahead and go get a cold one, or if you're not of age, get like a, I don't know, like a Dr. Pepper or water or something. So yeah, let's get to it.